All right, if you see a fight outside a bar where some guys are beating up another guy, and you know if you jumped in, you could probably beat them both, but instead you think, hey, who am I to judge? I've done some bad things too. And you walk to your car and let it happen. That's what we did, in my opinion, in Rwanda and Bosnia. That worked out well. So for all you people who don't want to go to war with Iraq, just remember, evil flourishes when good men do nothing. I made that up. So there is a celebrity activist group called, against the war in Iraq, called Not In My Name. They don't want the war in their name, fine. And I'm starting my own organization called In My Name. So if anybody would like to, pay $1,000, you can be patrons of weaponry. For $1,000, we'll engrave a Scud missile and personally deliver it to Iraq with your name on it. Now, with regards from ColinQuinn, or It's Getting Hot in Here if you want to get playful. Allah Akbar, you want to get ironic, the Jews say it, we spray it if you want to get political about it. No. So, folks, why wouldn't we want to go to war with Iraq? Let me ask, first of all, the last surviving fan of Black Flag, apparently. Listen, stupid. That's a popular look in 1982. Shut up.
First of all, I think that the celebrity group fighting the war is called Can You Not Threaten? And you'll all get that an hour on the way home. I think that the problem with going to war with Iraq, I'm against the war with Iraq simply because I have no problem with Saddam Hussein. I'm tired of his bad. We didn't mind him when he was throwing chemicals at Iran or killing the awful Kurds. But now all of a sudden, now he threatens the oil in Kuwait. We have a problem with it. So we liberate Kuwait. And what do? They bash us in the media. They say our policies have to change. We're anti-Muslim. I think we should make up with Saddam Hussein, let him take Kuwait, let him take those scumbags in Saudi Arabia. Just tell him, keep your hands off Israel, don't jack up the oil prices, and keep your mouth shut while we bomb North Korea, because they've hated us ever since MASH got canceled.
Wow. I think he said it all.
Okay,
how about these people?
I love the Sean Penn thing when he went over there. Now he's shocked. He's shocked that they misrepresented what he said in the media. The Iraqis are like the biggest, liars ever. And they're saying, they're saying things that Sean Penn supposedly said things like, there are no weapons over here, just babies and puppies. The great infidel's a liar. Really, Sean? Maybe you didn't say that.
Bush don't care what they find. Bush don't give a damn. He's got a hard-on for Saddam. He just wants him. You can see it. He starts licking his lips whenever he mentions his name. He's ready to go, man.
That's like you when you see chicken. Look. That's right, folks. Welcome to the show.
Creep.
By the way, Keith, I love the sweater. Somewhere there's a leprechaun freezing his ass off.
Oh, both sides. Holy Jesus. I don't know. It's like a South Boston neighborhood. Look.
Yeah. I just don't like the idea that that's your idea of political commentary. He gets a hard-on when he thinks of Saddam, you idiot.
Is that all you had to say, stupid?
Hold on.
They enjoyed it. Shut up.
I don't like these people that are saying, but there's not a link between, the terrorists and Iraq. How much evidence do you need? You want a picture of Bin Laden giving, Saddam a hand job in a pile of rubble? What do you?
Well, you know what? It is sort of surprising that there's no evidence of the nuclear stuff. They found North Korea's right away, and we have no evidence of nuclear weapons, which is a problem, I think, because I don't think biological weapons are enough. If we're gonna attack everyone that poses a potential biohazard threat, we'd have to invade Norton's rectum. And
Oh my God!
Wait a minute.
That's where you want it to go, right?
it's true.
Are you volunteering?
Sure.
But that's what I mean, though. Bush don't care, man. He don't care if they have bottle rockets and a pack of firecrackers. He wants to bomb them. He don't give a damn.
That's because they try to whack his old man. What would you do?
That's what it's all about, then.
So what? It's a good enough reason. I'm Italian.
Well, that's another thing. That's a good point. All motive, people say, all motive is oil. But why is that bad? You should have motives when you go to war. If you fight without a motive, then you're really a psychotic.
I'll tell you why it's bad, because we should
Tell me, soccer hooligan from Manchester.
I really don't like how quick you are. It annoys me. I think that we should have had alternative energy by now. I'm tired of depending on oil. I don't like depending on an Arab guy to get me down to the Comedy Cellar. I solely want to depend on him for my heat and fuel.
Okay, bass player for a ska band in '83. Listen.
I mean, it's not so bad. We go over and we take the oil. So it's not really that heartless. I mean, we take the oil, but we let them come over here and work in the gas stations. It's not like, Are
you defending those scumbags?
No.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Nick's gonna start a fight.
No, I'm not. I'm just.
Well, why does Saddam? I mean, most people in the country do seem like it's kind of that thing of like America's wrong first. Most people seem to feel that way. I know the other countries have been saying that about us.
Like who? France? What
France.
They want to corner the market in what? Pastry? When do we start listening to them? You know? We have to get permission from France to go to war. That's like Chris Rock asking me if he can go on first at a comedy club. Come on. What are you gonna start taking personal hygiene tips from France?
Maybe, you know what, I kind of like Bush, but I don't trust him. Just from his...
I wonder why.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you why, damn it.
Go
From
ahead.
his thing in Texas, when he was governor of Texas. He put more black guys in the chair than a barber shop. And that's what I'm trying to say.
Well, you don't trust them.
You mean the black guys, committing capital crimes?
No, the
Those
Italian
guys.
guys committing capital
There's no
crimes.
Italians in Texas.
No, he's right.
And
That's true.
I don't know why that's funny, but they're laughing.
It is funny.
Italian black, what's the difference?
That really hurt Nick.
Sorry.
Yeah. That was uncalled for. That was physical violence on a set. What
the
It
hell's
was like
that?
the real world. Boot it, beat it. When we come back, we will stare into the abyss once again, as we did in this segment. Okay, folks, here we are back. You can see I'm sitting with the tough guy in a John Hughes movie and a few other people. Wow. Shut up, Valley Girl, Nicolas Cage's best friend. Look. Sometimes you gotta get specific. Freedom of speech, folks, and censorship. This country is proud of its freedom of speech. And although legally there is free speech, the media hysteria following every bad joke or impolite ethnic comment makes Stalinist Russia look like Def Poetry Jam, all right? Everybody here knows what words and beliefs are off limits in society. So my question is Trent Lott a victim of hypocritical double standards? And this is the last time I'm gonna bring this up. But the fact that he went on BET to apologize is ironic that a man goes on a station that says in its name, we wanna be separated sometimes, BET, Black Entertainment Network, to apologize for a remark that he might have liked segregation. Once again, that's the last time I'm gonna say it, especially, it was the last time anyway, but with that response, I might even take that last time and make it the time before this. I think it is something we should all be looking at. Ooh. Who do I go to? Keith, what do you think of Trent Lott?
Why wouldn't you go to me, man? You could go to the skinhead over there. I think this is what I say about Trent Lott. I want to say this to Trent Lott. Stop acting like a bitch. Say what you mean and mean what the hell you say. If you for segregation, be for segregation. There's nothing worse than a politically correct racist. It annoys me.
You're right. He's right, though. Stop it. Stop it. Sit down, Al Jarreau sweater. Now listen to me.
I keep picturing you carving a bar of green soap.
Oh, gee, really, Greg.
Is that making fun of us? All right,
I didn't get it, but it was funny.
let's face it.
He's the black Old Spice man.
I thought that was the Irish Spring guy.
Jesus Christ, what the hell is
It's
this?
the sweater, that's what it is.
Yeah.
It stinks.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
You look like Shakespeare.
Look at the going, oh,
Yeah,
all
that's
these
right.
whiny
Shut up!
NYU
Wait a
students.
minute.
Oh, sorry, Dad.
Let's change the subject slightly. A Greyhound bus driver got fed up and tells everybody he's taking them to the Taliban in this country. And he's arrested for it. So is humor the first casualty of
Was he
censorship?
driving a bunch of retarded people? What the hell? Who believes that they're actually going to the Taliban?
And who cares if you are?
Well, I'd rather go to the Taliban. You ever been to Port Authority? Oh, my God. You're safer in Tora Bora. And you stepped on my joke, you dink.
I got a good one.
How many people on a Greyhound even speak English in the first place? What do you think he offended like the one college kid who blew his plane ticket money on ecstasy? Nobody cares.
And even if you're going to the Taliban, who cares? If you're on a Greyhound, you got nothing to live for anyway.
Good point.
I don't like his Don Rickles delivery. It's bugging
I
me.
don't like the fact that what if Greyhound was one of our great sponsors for this show?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Do we have sponsors?
I doubt it.
BET?
but How come you don't? Okay, here's another question. How come you can't show like naked breasts? And I call them breasts because we're on TV. I don't think I've ever used that. On network television, while anyone can log on to the internet and watch a woman lick a horse's balls. And I don't usually say that. Should the internet be regulated like TV? I mean, don't you feel like this country is just people are too stupid to say that there was a slippery slope? They're too stupid to say like where our boundaries should be?
First of all, if I want to see a woman lick a horse's balls, I'll take my alcoholic aunt to Saratoga. Look, you can see that anywhere. She'll do anything for a winner. But you're right. You can't watch a woman lick a horse's balls on network TV, but you can watch a woman eat a horse's balls on Fear Factor. You know, it's really, that's true. It's the
But you know,
teeth, it's
I
true.
do think they should censor the internet. I mean, the internet's a creepy thing, especially if you have kids. It's a very, you know, it's something very creepy about the fact that I use the same machine to masturbate with as I used to teach my kid the alphabet.
Daddy, this is a sticky mouse.
You masturbating to a speak and spell?
Like you haven't. Look who said that. Look who said it. Unbelievable. This guy's got a sneeze guard on his screen. Holy That's a salad bar joke.
You are hot.
I know. We can edit that.
You keep rolling the dice. All right, what next? I don't know. So do you feel? Go ahead.
Well, you know, the internet, all you hear about is the bad things about the internet, but there are a lot of good things, a lot of relationships that are made possible on the internet. You know, I mean, years ago, if you were a 50-year-old bald guy that lived with his mom, you had almost no chance of meeting a malleable 15-year-old boy. You know, now the world's opened up a little bit.
But it ruins relationships, too, the internet. I spend so much money on porn sites, I haven't talked to my Coke dealer in 2 years. I made up for it.
Paul, I don't know how this is going to fit in, but the government doesn't censor us. We censor the government. Remember that from way before? Après moi, le déluge. And I don't know who just let one go, but it's really pissed
What do you
off.
think?
Who do you think it is?
Sitting right in the line of
You know, we're
fire.
trying to do.
Now they get my little joke.
If I may quote. You really think I'm going to keep talking after that? Go. We'll come back after this commercial.
Take it.
Hey, folks, as you know, folks, this show is brought to you by sponsors such as Greyhound, Saratoga Racetrack, and a new sponsor we got during the commercial, Airwick. Well, the great New York pastime is people watching. No, so you just have a look at normal people, and then you judge them in your head and your heart. Not necessarily because they're bad people, but because you're a bad person. Well, we'll do a little of that right now. I like to analyze people. Oh, excuse me. Didn't I tell you I was coming? What is this book? Oh, whoa. Somebody's reading Billie Holiday. Okay, you're straight. Now look, sorry. Folks, come on, that's not right. Let's go roll the tape, and we're gonna analyze and deconstruct some of the fine citizens of our city. This is what it's all about. Okay, here we go. This is when boy bands go bad. Trying to establish an alpha male group hierarchy without messing up your Johnny Knoxville sideburns. Well, you know, folks, I mean, I'm gonna give the kids a break. Look at him, he looks like a guy from Friends. All right, here's homeless Dick Tracy. Look at this guy. Let him out of jail, and like, he thought they were still like the 40s when he put that outfit on. Okay. It's like, yeah, then I did 6 years in Attica, and that was ironic. And, this guy's gonna be played by Philip Seymour Hoffman. He came to New York to teach acting in the 60s. He got thrown out of the actor studio for pulling a reach around on a young James Lipton in '63. Oh, delightful. There's a Jew, honey. There's another Jew. This place is lousy with them, those hook-nosed bastards. They foreclosed on my brother Dusty's farm. I told you that once. Yeah, you already told me 20 times. Well, you're gonna hear it again, damn it. I gotta get out of here. Oh, this guy's the former VP of Tyco. He just got his indictment. He's trying to get to the subway with $20 million in a bear bonds on a Dwayne Reed bag. He's like, that son of a bitch, I knew he was wearing a wire when he wouldn't reach for his 5-iron because it pulled up his shirt. Oh, anyway, how about this character? I'm gay. I'm not gay. I'm gay. Oh, no, I'm just evil. No, I'm straight. That was just one drunken night. I'm allowed to listen to Depeche Mode after 1990. Screw it. I don't care what they say about me. I'll do whatever the hell I want. And these guys are like, oh boy, that guy's got a long one. No, it's like, yo, look out for 5-0. Jamal, there's a police van behind you. Shut up, I ain't stupid. Okay, here's how it's gonna go down, man. Police van, don't be ignorant. All right, yo, big man, give me some shelter, big man. All right, good. All right, now here's the worst one of all. I have a star in my jacket to remind me I'm gonna be a big star someday, mommy. And then all the pain will go away. Hey, stupid. That's right. Look at him. And you know what the sad thing is? The sad thing is, we actually shot that yesterday and told Dopey it was going to be part of a new cold opening Comedy Central campaign. This stupid idiot thought he was doing like a campaign. You see him walking down the street? You're not going to be in the credits ever on anything, stupid. Well, I guess that's about it then. Where do you go from there, right? I mean, it's, well, let's end this thing. I know we all wish we had tomorrow's paper today, right? No one can predict the future, but my panel and I are gonna make Nostradamus seem like Dionne Warwick with some of our picks. Good, yeah, it was serious. I'm glad no one laughed and I was sitting here in an uncomfortable silence. Nick, what do you see in the future headlines?
What do I want to see in the future headlines?
Okay.
Eating pizza increases penis girth. Ever wonder why there's a pizza delivery man in every porno flick? Well, according to one study by the AMA in conjunction with Vivid Video, it's no coincidence. Apparently, there's an enzyme in fresh mozzarella that's, when combined with a crunchy crust and a nice pair of titties, creates an abnormally strong blood flow, thus increasing the girth of the organ.
Greg,
This is one I really, really want to see, all right? American women agree to stop nagging their husbands about their drinking. The head of the National Association of Women announced today that wives need to lighten up. Listen, sometimes guys, particularly if they're comedians working in nightclubs, like to get wasted every once in a while. They don't have a problem. They're just trying to unwind after making strangers laugh, and we should really stop busting their balls about it, she said.
All right. Keith.
Well, this one I actually picked up at the newsstand. This is really recently. Trent Lott leaves his wife for Aretha Franklin. And also to make sure he keeps his position, this will lock his position with the Senate. He vows, absolutely vows, to find out who killed Tupac and Biggie Smalls.
All right. Jim, what would you like to see?
In drunken stupor, J-Lo mistakes Jim Norton's face for a bicycle seat.
Beautiful, Jimmy. Okay. I would like to see enemies of Quinn rounded up. Everybody from movie execs who passed on Colin's brilliant screenplays to the kid who made fun of Colin's scarry knees in second grade in front of Andrea Zimbler, a girl that Colin liked, have been ritually slaughtered as they beg for their life. You know what, folks? As you know, maybe you don't know, this is our last show. I'm sick of giving goodbye speeches. Every time I'm on a show, I end up giving the goodbye speech. Then the show gets canceled, and people tell me how great it was, and I can't explain why it's not coming back. Now, hopefully, Comedy Central will have the clarity and vision to realize this show has been put here by God to guide you through the inevitable apocalypse. I mean, what do you want to do in the apocalypse? Why, when the frogs and blood and locusts come down, you want to be watching Judging Amy? Come on, folks. No, and you know what? Usually, this is where you say goodbye. You people are going to have to leave, because I'm not leaving this damn stage. I'm going to keep talking. I'm just going to heckle people walking out, like, hey, look at that guy. Ha, he looks like he lost a fight to Eddie Bauer. Ha, ha, ha. You know, things like that from the act. The act. It's all about the act, folks. These guys, well, if I never see them again, it'll be too soon, to be honest with you. And, well, that's about it, I guess. Is the show over? The credits are running? All right, now I feel kind of depressed. I feel like some of you people are pitying a man who's been on TV for 15 years. Thank you, sir. Anyway, thank you. Thank you. And please, I just don't want to get sued by the guy that I said was gay because of the Billie Holiday book. But let's face it, you know what I mean? If there's smoke, there's fire. That's all I'm trying to say. It brings a Billie Holiday book to my show. That's a nice show of support, right? Like confidence in the show. It was a 500-page book. Nice jazz singer. Each to their own, right? Maybe it was for the line outside. I don't know. How many credits do we have on this show anyway? It's not like we did that many. We had about 8 shows. Anyway, I don't know what's up next. BattleBots or Crank Yankers. One of these shows, you know. Oh, no, maybe Attell's on next. That's funny. At least Attell will be funny. And, what? Look at them. Bunch of fishwives carping away. Carping magpies. Guys, you want to say goodbye to the nice crowd? Oh. Thank you.